guys, welcome to CrushCarb, where we crush carbs, not flavors. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you all most of you guys' favorites. So, we all love pizza, right? And whenever we order pizza, we always like to order a side of garlic bread. I have already shared with you all my recipe for low-carb pizza that you can make right at home. And as you guys have seen, it is super quick and easy to make. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you all how to make low-carb garlic bread that you can enjoy with the pizza, or you can just enjoy it as a delicious appetizer. This is also super quick and easy to make, so let's get started. So to make our garlic bread, we're going to start off making our dough. So I have here a mixture of cheeses. So I have here 3/4 cup of mozzarella cheese, and I have here 3/4 cup of Italian cheese blend that I get from the grocery store, which is a combination of mozzarella, provolone, Asiago, and Romano. I really like the flavor of provolone, Asiago, and Romano cheese, which I like to use this, but if you want to just do mozzarella, you can just do mozzarella. That would be 1.5 cup of mozzarella cheese, but otherwise 3/4 cup of mozzarella cheese and 3/4 cup of the mixture of the Italian cheese blend. So to this, we're going to be adding 2 tablespoons of cream cheese. And all we need to do now is we need to put this in the microwave and get it melted. So I'm going to first do 30 seconds. So 30 seconds is up, and I'm going to give this a mix now. You want to make sure you just mix it in between. It's not entirely melted yet, so we're going to be putting this back in the microwave for another 40 seconds, but just want to mix this up in the middle. All right, I'm going to put this back in the microwave for another 40 seconds. Alrighty, 40 seconds is up. The cheese will be nice and hot and sizzling, so be careful. Oh, look at that. Wow. Look how nicely that is melted. Just look at that. It looks so mouth-watering. Just going to give this a mix to make sure the cream cheese is nicely mixed with the cheeses. Alrighty, everything is nicely mixed. So I'm just going to put this to a side. And so here I have 1 1/4 cup of almond flour. And to this, I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. That's really good flavor, so do add this. I have your 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. I'm using the granulated garlic powder because this is what really pulls off that garlic flavor. So I do recommend using the granulated version rather than the regular garlic powder. I have your 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Really crucial to get your garlic bread to rise, so you do need to add this. And I'm going to give this all a mix. Alrighty, everything is nicely mixed. I smell the garlic powder, it smells so good. So now we're going to be putting in our cheeses here with the almond flour mixture we have here. It's going to be hot, so you want to be really careful. All right, got our cheese in here, and then we're going to be adding 1 large egg that I have beaten up. Really crucial because you really need egg to help get the almond flour to bind. I'm going to pour that in there. All right, and then we're just going to give this all a mix. I'm going to start off mixing it with my rubber spatula, and then eventually I'm going to be kneading it with my hands to get our dough. I do want to mention that it's very important that you work quickly here, because if the cheese sits for a bit longer, it will start to harden and then it will not be easy to work with. So as you can see, my cheese is still soft, and that's what you want, right? If you let it sit there for like more than 5 minutes or so, it's going to start to harden, and then I recommend you put it in the microwave for like about 10 more seconds just to get it nice and melted. It's easy to work with it when it's nice and melted. So I got mostly everything incorporated here into the dough, but I'm going to now be using my hands because I have a little bit of the dry almond flour mixture here. Just gonna use my hands to get everything all incorporated until you get a nice dough. Smells so good. I love this garlic bread. I love it as an appetizer. I make meals out of this. Like, it's filling itself. It's so good. Alrighty, we got our dough ready, and this is what it will look like. So you want to make sure you work quickly because it's easy to work with the cheese as it's melted and it doesn't get hard. I do want to let you know that because this is a cheesy dough, it's going to be a bit sticky, so don't worry about that. Just be careful working with it, but it's exactly what you're looking for. So I have here an 11-inch baking pan, and I've lightly greased this with some butter spread, just so the bread doesn't stick on to the pan, and the butter will give a nice flavor to the bread. So I'm going to be putting in my dough on this baking pan. So just going to spread it out just like that. It's up to you on how thick you like your pieces for the garlic bread. I don't like it too thick, so I like this baking pan, but it's totally up to you if you want to have thicker pieces. All right, so I got our dough flattened out onto the baking pan, and it looks just like that. So all we have to do is bake our dough in the oven at 350 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes until it is nicely golden brown. So I got my oven preheated at 350 degrees, and I'm just going to put this in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes until it is nice and golden brown. So my timer is up, and let's take a look at my garlic bread. Oh my gosh, looks so good. Look how nice and golden brown that is. So I set my timer for 15 minutes, and I kept an eye on it, and I wanted to get it nice and golden brown, so I let it for another 4 minutes, and this is what we have now. So I have a topping that I prepared ahead of time. So what this is 2 tablespoons of butter spread with 1 tablespoon of dried parsley and 2 cloves of garlic that's minced up. And I prepared this mixture, and this topping is going to go on top of the bread. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on top of the bread while it's nice and hot. Oh my gosh, this takes it to a next level. You need this topping because the garlic flavor that we get with the garlic that's added in here just enhances a lot more. So this is really crucial. Make sure you do add this topping. Oh, it smells so good. All right, I got my topping nicely spreaded on top of the bread, and it looks so good. I'm gonna let this cool down for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna cut this up. So our garlic bread is ready. Look at that. I let it rest for about 10 minutes, and then I cut it up into pieces. I like to cut them up into squares like this because it's too much for me to eat in just one large stick, right? Like they sell at Domino's, Pizza Hut, and all your favorite pizza places. This smells so good. It's nice and crispy. Look at it. Look at that. See how nice and crispy those edges are? That's exactly what we want from a garlic breadstick. Wow, these look so good. I have on the side here marinara sauce. So this is one of my favorite sauces I always get from the grocery store. So this is from the brand Botticelli. It has no preservatives. This is the roasted garlic flavor. You can get whatever flavor you want, but literally it only has tomato, garlic, onion, sunflower oil, sea salt, extra virgin olive oil, basil, and that's it. That's what I love about this. No preservatives, super delicious, and it's so good with the garlic bread here. I can't wait to taste this now. Now, time to taste. Gonna go with the nice and crispy piece. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look how nice and crispy that looks. Wow. I'm gonna dip it in my favorite sauce here. garlicky. Like, I really can't tell a difference between this bread and the garlic breadsticks you get at like your favorite pizza stores, right? Those fast food places are so unhealthy when you get the same flavor, same taste right in here with the low carb version. Wow. You guys need to try this right now. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to CrushCarb. Try this out and let me know in the comments below how you liked it. So until next time, let's keep cooking, experimenting, and as always, let's keep crushing carbs.